These are the Kingstonian Diaries, a chance for me to play with a lower league save, try and get them up the Premiership as quickly as I can. I do this almost every season. It's a great chance to find out how you can make do with very little to no resources and sometimes even no money. This time around, we're taking it a bit further. We're extending the challenge by not even using the player search window. We're using only the scouting center and the director of football. It's become a big challenge, in fact. So I've had to spend an extra season in the championship for the first time ever in the Diffuse Challenge. My name is Daljit. Welcome to Bustthenet. And yes, before we continue, don't forget, if you do like the show, please take your time, check out the rest of the shows I have on the channel. There are guides as well. You always can drop me a comment or a like. And if you have questions about any facet of the game, please feel free to drop comments down, and I will try and do some guide videos to that effect. I also stream 3 times a week on Twitch, so if you have a chance to catch up, if you just want to see how I play the game, or even want to just jump in and say hello, or maybe even suggest where we can take the show, please, by all means, just find me on Twitch. I am there 3 times a week. Here we go. Let's get cracking with this situation that we find ourselves in with Kingstonian. Now, quick update. This is where we are. We had a decent start to the season, but then we fell off against Peterborough and Sunderland. And, well, things aren't looking that fantastic at the moment. I am definitely struggling here with this team, and I'm hoping that we can put these behind me. The problem when you like tactics so much is that you start thinking about making all kinds of other tactics, hoping that they can work. But as you can see, we are not exactly ready for this game against Bristol. So this is going to be jump in and find out what's going to happen next. So I've got a quick pick. Gibbons, Politic, Olomola, Parker, Bowden, Bell, Ofobor, Davine, Mellish, and Chapchet. These are probably the only players who are fit. McCallum is usually my first choice on the left, but we managed to sign Davine in time. Connor Kirby is at 100%. And Bowden has been brought in. He's a bit of a playmaker, so I'm very curious as to why my assistant manager has decided to ask him to be a ball-playing box-to-box midfielder. Here we have his attributes may be slightly better in terms of passing, decisions, and vision. So George Bell is actually a player that's been with us for quite a while. We signed him on a free. He was let go by Manchester City, and we swooped in, and he was made available, so we managed to sign him relatively on the cheap. We have issues with this team. We also managed to sign Macaulay Bone. Macaulay Bone will, in all likelihood, be starting this match, right? So we're using a winger. Macaulay Bone can be played in a few positions, right? Generally, he can be played as a winger. He can also be played here as a winger, but his attributes aren't that fantastic. I've been using more as a pressing forward, but here the question is, how do I line up? I want to play Olumola and Bone together, so we're going to move Olumola here because he has got acceleration. Now Parker is the player that generally blows hot and cold. I'm trying to be as diplomatic as possible with my own players. Okay, so here we go. It's gonna be a tough ask for us to do this. Our team report, if you look at the squad depth, we're still struggling. Chapchet, John Mellish. I'm using Mellish because Mellish is actually not as bad, but Chapchet he's a young player, right? He's about 23 years old, valued at about 155k. Mellish, on the other hand, there's not a lot of difference between the two. The only thing that is holding me back sometimes when I'm thinking about John Mellish is actually his low determination. So far, it hasn't come back to bite us on the ass yet. But I'm hoping that we can do okay. So we've got Chapchet, Mellish. Nugent can't be playing because he's not slow, but I like Ben Nugent a lot, right? He has been an exceptional defender for us for a fair bit of time. We also got Mo Adams. Mo Adams has picked up a knock, so he won't be able to play, which is disappointing because Mo Adams is playing as Bowden, Adams, and Ofobo, and I'm sorted with my midfield. Right, so we are the underdogs here. This is not going to be an easy match, but I'm hoping that we can at least do something to Bristol City. Right. People have asked me this question, right? How do you defend the flanks? Now, I have two ways of defending the flanks. Now, this is using opposition instructions. Now, the other thing about defending the flanks is that you sometimes can ask players to specifically mark a position. Now, when you specifically mark a position, you also run the risk of not having that player available for the counter attack because he's going to track, like the winger tracking the fullback. And when he does that, he's not going to be available for the counter attacks, and that's a risk I have to take, because the idea here is not my idea here in the championship is to make myself hard to beat, right? So a lot of teams are going to come, they're going to try their best to break us down, and I'm hoping that they struggle because I'm able to get men behind the ball. So that's the plan. Davin out wide, crosses early, that's a good header, but it's a simple header, but at least we got a chance on target. As they go wide, this is where we might have to pray. Yeah, literally we are praying. There's an offside trap triggered. That's good. We've got a free kick. You want to leverage every single set piece in the game. Every single set piece in the game that you think you can find, you have to take advantage of it. And unfortunately for us, we have conceded the early penalty. All seat maps. Too good a penalty by Michael Olise. Buried it in the roof of the net. Look at that. That is a good penalty. The net rippled after the penalty was taken. Fix that. We need to fix that, guys. Looks very odd. The animation should have happened immediately. Okay. Okay. So what's happened here? He's marking a specific position, so he's not available. This guy, I don't mind him tracking back. Okay, so we're gonna demand more from the boys. Chapchet taking the ball long. Macaulay Bone bringing it down. Politic going around one player. Can he put it back? Yes, it's good work. Gibbons, Bell, Bowden shoots. Okay, one. That was actually a good run. Boney. If Macaulay Bone is watching the show, I need your help, Mon. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? James Gibbons. It's another free kick from Bowden. It's far post. Olumola. The keeper bundles it over the line. Bowden puts it up. Tosum comes away. He's been tracked. He's been tracked. Very good defending from the boys. Unfortunately for us, we have fallen to a penalty. Okay, we have something that we can do. All right. I just saw a yellow card. Okay, we have to maximize everything. This is not ideal. Okay, I'm gonna focus play down the right. It's not ideal, but at least yeah, it might get. Gibbons is already on yellow card, so we'll have to we have to try something, right? What a tackle from Devin. Matkovic has to go backwards. He's under some pressure. Good defending. He's in the box. They've crowded out the striker. 20 minutes on the clock. Matkovic with a corner. Holmes. We're gonna have to tighten up this season. I mean, I've been playing with a 4-2-3-1 with Velez, which is giving me some ideas to do a counter-attacking style. But I don't want to change my tactic just because with Kingstonian, I've got this vision of how I want to play, right? And I definitely do not want to be going around changing tactics just because something doesn't seem to be working. I mean, let's just face the facts. These guys aren't even supposed to be here. Okay, this is demand more time. Okay. We aren't playing badly. We just Jamie Searle is the new keeper. We're just unlucky at the moment. Okay, Bowden's with his free kick. Bell has to pick things up, but it's offside. The 6.5s everywhere. Viner to Stevens back. Oh, that was a good ball out wide, but defenders again have the beating of the player. So out to Chapchet. Chapchet slides it short to Ofobo. Melish looks long. Oh man, I was just hoping. Macaulay Bone has already scored a goal for the club, so he's off and running. Unfortunately, that was it. That one goal. we're hoping for more from the boy. I mean, we have such high hopes. We signed him. We didn't sign. I didn't even look at his attributes. I just went, I want him because I remember the good old days of having Macaulay Bone in the side. James Gibbons at 6.4. This is beginning to look a bit desperate because I don't have a right back that's good enough in that position. Politic, Ofoboa, Gibbons, back to Politic, looks wide, and Olumola, pop. Ooh, this is getting there. I'm feeling something, but it's not a goal. James Gibbons, I'm gonna have to take him off. Bring on the young Jack Steele. Bowden, oh, we got a corner. We've got a corner. Bowden's corner. Look at Matkovic go. Devine already on a yellow card. So both of my players on one flank have yellow cards, which is actually really bad news. It's very bad news. Okay, we have to do a lot better than that. Mellish back to Searle. Searle, Ofobo, Mellish. To lose by a goal is very annoying, but it gives you some. There is something you might be able to do. I mean, one goal, the game could turn, right? So Politic out wide, and Bentley parries the shot. Foden's corner. It's Politic now inside the box. Back heels it. Mellish loses out. There's Weiner with the throw. Well marshaled. Yeah, Jack Steele clears the danger. Only as far as Stevens. Pressing forward and support, inverted winger on attack. Inside forward on attack. There's a little voice in my head that just triggered that. Thinking if I drop the pressing forward, I get these two to run down the flanks. There's 15 minutes on the clock. Okay, there might be something in that little voice in the head at the moment. Okay. Right. We got in winger on attack, pressing forward on support. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the pressing forward to pull the defenders away, hopefully. I don't think it's gonna really work, but we're hoping that those guys on the flanks, they give us the width and attack down the flanks, right? So basically the pressing forward will hold up the ball, right? And they are going to go down the flanks after that. Corner taken, Matkovic, cleared by Bell, Stevens. Good, Bone is away. Oh, he played it back, but there was nobody else with him. He is furious. Nobody joined him for the counter attack. Matkovic again, into the box, cleared. Politic boots the ball up in the air. Olumola is away. Olumola looks for options. Chap puts it up. Politic. Aimokachi has to play it back to the keeper. Bentley now. What does he do? He finds Kalas. It's again. Bristol City are defending now. There is a chance that we can actually pull something back. All right. We're gonna get him to drop a bit more. So we're gonna now use him as a target man on support. That role will drop a lot more. Tosum, Leitner, and we are going to go direct. We drag this thing. Gonna have to take chances now. Chapchet. This might be bad for us, because my boys can't pass the ball very well, so adding width is not going to help us very much. Okay, we've got Chapchets, Ofobo, back to the keeper. Ofobo now, Chapchet, Looks long. Ah, Bone does well. Ay, 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 he's offside. What I wanted to see. Okay, Ofubo now looks for Politic. Politics away, stretching them, but he runs into trouble. Doda now has options, but they have the corner with about 20 minutes left on the clock. Whips it in. Olomola gets the ball away. Leitner into the box again. There is a chance. We still have a chance. Dosum, Leitner, Amokachi. Okay, Bone again. He plays it out to Olomola. Olomola shoots. Olomola scores. Yes. What a counter. Oh man, what a counter. What a counter. Bone does it again. Okay. The hero has returned, man, to my saves. Okay, Kalas out to Mula. Okay. And he shoots. Jamie Searle gathers that. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. Come on, boys. Demand more. Dennis Politic is the only other person I might take off. But no, I can't. The problem with Dennis Politic is I don't have any other player who can play there, you know. So Dennis Politic is the best winger that I have at the moment. Oh, Jack Steele. He hit the player, then turned and saw it. He said, I'm just going to clear the ball, man. Politic takes it away. Politic, make me proud. Politic. Bowden with the corner. Puts it into the box. It's Bone again. Politic back. It's... Oh, there's still time on the clock. Viner. Holmes. Stevens. It's a great save from Jamie Searle. There's about a few minutes left on the clock. Leitner, Ofo, they clear the danger. They put it back inside the box. Again, they're defending well. Okay, they're pressing us super high now. Everybody is there. They've got the whole team, man. The whole team is in my half now. Okay, look at that. There's no space. Championship goes long. It's Bone. It's out to Jamie Steele. It's Jack's Politic. It's into the box. It cleared the danger, but we had a chance. Leitner. Goal kick to Kingstonian. Okay, we're not gonna concentrate. We won a chance. Championship goes long again. Politic comes back. Bell now plays it over the top. He was looking for the run of Macaulay Bone. But it's just one thing that's not in his game right now. Okay, that's just one thing that's not in his game, and that's the run. Wow, we did it. We got the point we wanted. That was a good comeback from the boys. We were a goal down, had to make a couple of changes. We didn't have many plans. We didn't have many options on the bench. It's just crazy. I mean, like, I didn't have many options on the bench, did I? Right. So I had option A. Option A. That's it. There was only one option on the bench, and we weren't in that position where I could just go out there and change things around. Which I'm a bit worried right now because the right back situation is the one I have to address. I'm fixing things as we go, right? We are reaching August, and there is I have to analyze my team because the problem I have is a right back situation, right? I got Gibbons, and I was looking at signing Liam Coyle, but unfortunately for us, in my stupidity, I went and signed another player first. I was like, I never expected Liam Coyle to come or agree. So if I had signed Liam Coyle, then I'm pretty certain I'll be soaring up the table because he's that good for a team like us. Like, I mean, he walks into our team and he's gonna make the world of difference. So it's interesting. So we've been able to claw our way back. I mean, we had to make certain changes in the game. And I'll explain the logic behind those changes, right? Okay. First up, Macaulay Bone isn't very fast, right? He's a so target man. What I was trying to do was, since they were attacking me, if I have a target man or some role in the middle that drops a bit deeper, right, he can link up for a quick counter. So they will find him and he will release the two players out wide. One is playing as an orthodox winger, so he's going to stretch at least one of the he'll take one of the defenders away, and the other player is coming in from a wider position. So, and the other player was an inside forward, right? So we might be able to we still might be able to survive. I mean, the idea is to get points first on the board, right? Get all these draws first, and then worry about charging up the table later. Let's get the points first, be secure in the knowledge that we have done okay, and strengthen the side. I mean, I like doing it this way. It's a lot more fun. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Kingstonian Diaries. If you have any questions, please look me up on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, I stream 3 times a week on Twitch. You can always join me there if you want to. And for the guys on Discord, don't forget we also have our streams on YouTube as well. So you guys, please take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Nice ball out of St. Maxime. Plays it back to Rose. What a goal! Hey Siri, clip it.